Well, good morning from sunny Wasdale.
Beautiful day today.
Yeah, although as you can see up there, there's a bit of cloud blowing across over Scafell Pike.
Yeah.
But I've agonised for a while over what to do while we're here. And a lot of people do the popular ones when they come here, Scafell Pike, Great Gable, Scafell, that kind of thing.
We have done those before.
Yeah, well, when we got obsessed with this valley, we've actually done every single peak from Middlefell, Seatallan and Buckbarrow over there, Ewbarrow, that was a bit of a nightmare, Pillar, Kirkfell, Great Gable, Lingmell, Scafell Pike and Scafell. But one of our favourites, and quite overlooked, quite underrated I'd say,
I think so.
is Lingmell. So I think we're going to give that a go today. Still a high peak and it's probably going to be a lot quieter than the others.
Yeah.
So that is our choice and we are looking up at it right there. And from memory it's a bit of a slog. That first shoulder is very steep and that is not the summit, that's a false summit. Which is always a bit of a wrench when you get there, but yeah, that's the objective for today. So we've got a bit of sunshine going on, which is nice. So we're going to head up and follow the back for a bit and then cut off to the left and start the slog of a climb. So you can see down in the distance there, right in the middle of the picture, is Wasdale Head. That's where the inn and Ritson's Force are. And you can see how dwarfed it is by the surrounding area. But we're getting some great views down onto the lake. Although it's hard to get an idea of the gradient of this slope on the camera, but it's flipping steep. It's a good path, like. But it's just very steep. But we're just looking over at Pillar in the distance. Has a bit of clag on the top. You can just about see that's Pike's Crag there, behind which is Scafell Pike summit, and Scafell just to the right of it, and they're clagged in. But so far, ours is. But as I say, that's not our summit. That's a false summit. But it's looking okay. So fingers crossed.
Bathed in sunshine last night.
It was, yeah.
So, fingers crossed.
Okay, let's get cracked on. Slog on. So it's about now that I realise how much I missed this valley. You can see shells racing on ahead there. The cloud is clearing off Scafell Pike and Scafell. The sun is casting some lovely colours on the hillsides. There's Wasdale Head over there. Wastwater looking absolutely stunning. Ewbarrow over there, and then the cloud's even gone off the top of Pillar, which is surprising. Sweating profusely on this climb, it has to be said, but absolutely loving it. Lovely blue skies, nice breeze to keep us cool. Fabulous. So the weather is getting better and better. The cloud is clearing. And that nodule ahead of us looks like the summit, but we know it isn't because we've done this before. So we're not going to be too disappointed about that.
No.
But the lake is getting smaller and smaller in the background as we gain height. And my calves and thighs are burning more and more. But absolutely loving it. Perfect weather, perfect surroundings. We've been really lucky because Wasdale, for those who know, is notoriously unpredictable and bad on the whole weather-wise. So for September, we cannot complain.
Once spent a whole week here in June. Thought,
Oh yeah.
Scafell Pike, we'll do all of them. And it was clouded the whole week, wasn't it?
It was an awful week. I think with the first day was good enough. I swam in the lake, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the week, it was just cloud sitting at about 1,000 feet. You couldn't do anything without hitting the clag. And yeah, that was rather annoying, but that
was June as well.
That was June, yeah. That's what Wasdale tends to do.
So lucky.
Yeah, what a day, man.
Fantastic.
So this little cairn here marks the top of the shoulder and the false summit, if you like. And that off in the distance is the true summit. So a fair way to go yet. Well, the summit is getting closer, but it's a lot windier up here, and a lot colder, isn't it? It's certainly colder than it looks with all this sunshine, I'm sure. But we're not too far away. Enjoying the views. Look at this round here. This is the Pikes Crag and Raven Crag. Absolutely stunning. And back down towards the lake. Let's get cracked on and get up there. So just over the back of that is the summit of Scafell Pike. And that over there is Scafell, which we feel is actually a nicer climb. It's always quieter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tiny difference in altitude overall, but a nicer climb. That's Scafell Pike's kind of behind there.
Lady,
Lord and Lady of Wasdale, yes. But yeah, we're hacking on, and we are not too far away now, just over the other side of those rocks there. But this wind is pretty hellish, and we're kind of expecting it's coming in from directly in front of us now, which is unusual. It usually comes from the coast behind us in Wasdale, but we're expecting it's going to be pretty damn strong when we get up there, so brace yourself, rudders. Some pretty damn nice views all the way around. So we have also just noticed, I hope we can get it on the zoom on the camera, you can see the Isle of Man just about on the skyline, just above Sellafield. I'm struggling to see on the viewfinder of the camera, so I'm hoping I'm pointing it in the right direction. Where are we? About here somewhere. Come on, focus. Not sure I'm picking that up, but that's definitely the Isle of Man out there. So we've both just realised one thing we didn't remember is there are two false summits. So that ahead of us is the actual summit.
We've done this. I think this is all.
So yeah, just behind us there is false summit number 2. But that, I see some people up there. Damn sure that is the actual summit. Well, this wind is pretty crazy. Pretty cold and very strong. You can see the path leading up to Scafell Pike over there, quite busy with people. Just see the summit of Great Gable peeking out over there as well. some better views when we hit the top, but it is going to be windy. Well, last push up to the summit, and I am just admiring those particular views down into Wasdale with Pillar towering above it. Absolutely stunning. Well, here we are, and this is why it's one of our favourites in Wasdale, because of this little reveal. How about that? Excuse the wind. Absolutely stunning. To make out a whole load of people on the top of Scarfell Pike over there. Roll crag. Great end. Whoa! Lots of wind. Sprinkling tarn down there. Great gable just peeking through behind. Wow. What a view, man. Let's pop up to the true summit. You can just see Shell up there. Brave the wind. Pretty mega, hey? And over towards Wastwater, back down into the valley. Of the cairn bit. We've got the summit to ourselves now, and it is just spectacular. Summit then to something to eat, because it is bitter up there, isn't it?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Absolutely amazing.
Gorgeous views.
So we're going to look for a little spot out the wind, I think.
Yeah.
Have something to eat. Well, we've just had a nice little lunch stop there.
Yeah.
With some epic views overlooking Wasdale and Kirkfell and Pillar. Absolutely stunning in this light. Still quite chilly, that wind's got quite a bite to it.
Yeah, we've got all our layers on.
Yeah. But we're starting to pick our way back over, basically back the way we came. We're just going to head down that same way because we know it well. So I don't know how much filming we'll do. It's the same route down as it was up, but if anything interesting happens, we'll be sure to get the camera on it. But the light's changing a little bit over there. You can see Raven Crag kind of in front of us, the side of Pikes Crag. The Scarfell route's still looking busy. I don't know if you can see that on the path down there, but chock-a-block as it always is. And we had a few people up at the summit, but it wasn't too bad, was it?
No, and we had it to ourselves for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Damn sight quieter than it'd be up on the pike today.
Yeah, underrated.
Yeah.
Well, the path up is really good as well. So definitely recommend Lingmell.
Yeah, I'd second that one.
Faves.
And that reveal at the top as you come to the edge of that drop and look down. It is just stunning.
Fantastic.
Absolutely stunning. So yeah, we're going to get cracked on, and we'll catch up if anything interesting happens. We'll look at that view out to the coast. Very nice indeed. So we've just paused here because the light out to the coast is just stunning, reflecting off the water with the clouds just hanging above, and the outline of the Isle of Man is a lot clearer now. Hopefully you can make that out kind of there. I think the way the light's hitting it now, it's even more obvious. Yeah, Wastwater glistening in the foreground as well. What a shot, look at that, that's beautiful. Well, we're probably about just over halfway down now. Picking our way down this little loose scree bit, which leads you onto that, which is the grass slog of doom, right down to the lake shore. But sun is blazing. We're out the wind now, which is nice. There's the odd little gust, but nothing too bad. So I think we're going to stop down by this dry stone wall and have a little energy drink and a chill in the sunshine. Pike's Crag and Raven Crag looking rather nice in this sunlight. Well, we've stopped here for one of these, and it is baking hot. Absolutely baking hot, isn't it?
Having every layer on that we had,
yeah,
down to our t-shirt.
It's down to base layers. I feel like I'm getting a proper suntan here from freezing cold bitter winds up top.
What a difference.
You've
a
got
couple of thousand foot.
A red forehead. So yeah, we're going to sit and stare down at a glistening Wastwater.
Beautiful.
And enjoy some energy drinks, which are hopefully going to fuel us back to the pod.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. Look at that. Well, that is us. Nearly back at the lake shore.
Wobbly legs.
Yeah, that's an insult to the knees, that last bit. Very steep. I mean, just a grass path, but Elvis legs all the way down. But yeah, been an absolutely mega day.
Loved it.
Really enjoyed that.
Great.
Weather's been better than we thought. We thought it was going to be kind of okay, but it's ended up being really nice.
Yeah, very lucky.
Last stretch coming down has been boiling hot. I've even rolled my trouser legs up. So yeah, it's been a great one. So nice to get back here and to do something like that and have weather like this. Just perfect.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be us signing off in the sunshine. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you watching.
Yeah, thank you.
And we shall see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
See ya.